Hello, my dear students. Hope you are safe and healthy. Welcome back to online session of EVS-1, lesson number 9, Air. Can you tell what are the people in the pictures doing? Yes, in the first picture, can you see that the man is filling air in his cycle tire? And in the second picture, what do we see, children? Yes, the girl is blowing air in the balloon. In the third picture, the boy is filling air in the car tire. My dear students, you have to perform an experiment with the help of your parents. For the experiment, we will require a bucket of water, a mug, or you can use a narrow container. Take water in a big container, then take a small container. You can take an empty bottle also. Hold it upside down like this. Then, without tilting it, push the bottle into the water. Now, allow it to tilt. Here, what do you see? Bubbles rise at the ones at the top. What do you see? Bubbles rise at once to the top. What does this tell us? Air is lighter than water, so air bubbles rise to the top as soon as the container is tilted. It means that there was air even in the container that appeared to be empty. There is air all around us. It is present even in places that appear to be empty. Then, how far around us does air spread? Now, try this. Take a large sheet of any waste paper or obtain old newspapers of about 1 month and tear each of the sheets into 4 pieces. Now, place these sheets of paper one at a time in a pile on the floor. As the pile grows, observe the difference that can be seen in the layers of paper at the top of the pile and those near the floor. When all the sheets have been placed, observe the difference in the upper and lower layers of the papers. What do you see? As we place more and more papers on the pile, the sheets at the lower level are pressed down by the sheets above them. The distance between the papers in the lower part of the pile becomes less while the papers in the upper part appear to be further apart. What does this tell us? The nearer a sheet of paper is to the floor, the greater is the number of papers above it. It means that the lower layers bear more weight than the upper layers. Compare to that, the upper layers bear less weight. The atmosphere, the earth on which we live, is round in shape like a ball. There is air all around the earth. If we go higher above the earth, we find that there is air till a height of almost 50 km. This covering of air around the earth is called the atmosphere. As we go farther from the earth, the layers of air become thinner. That is, the layers of air closest to the earth are very close to each other, while the ones at higher levels are not so close. The air at greater heights is rare. My dear students, we have to do one more experiment, but you have to take the help of your parents or do under the supervision of your parents. For this experiment, we will require a saucer, a candle, some water, an empty glass. Take a slightly deep dish like a saucer. Stand a candle at its center. Then fill the water in the dish. Now light the candle. Now place a glass tumbler over the candle. Here, what you will see. Soon the candle goes out and the level of water inside the tumbler rises up to a certain level. You can see here the water level has rises. Do you see? Soon the candle goes out and the level of water inside the tumbler rises up to a certain level. Why does this happen? One of the constituents of air helps burning. As it gets used up, water rises in the tumbler. When that constituent is finished, the candle goes out. The water level too stops rising. This constituent of air that helps burning is called oxygen gas. The Earth's atmosphere is made of air. The circle in the picture shows all the air in the atmosphere. If we divide the circle into 5 equal parts, then the oxygen in air will be equal to one of the parts. Apart from oxygen, there are other gases in the atmosphere. Which could those be? The oxygen in the air is used both for burning as well as respiration. Which are the other uses of air you know about? You have learned that the gas that fizzes out of soda water is carbon dioxide. This gas is present in small quantities in air too. You have also learned that plants make their food using air and water in the presence of sunlight. You have seen that when you place ice in a glass and it becomes very cold, droplets of water settle on its outside. It means that water too is present in air in the form of a gas. However, the largest part of air is made up of still another kind of gas. This gas is called nitrogen. Thus, there are several gases present in air. In other words, air is a mixture of several gases. Now, if we draw a circle to represent air, then the quantity of each gas in the mixture will be as shown alongside. Do you know the burning that takes place in factories, vehicles, stoves, in kitchens, etc., gives out smoke. This smoke too mixes with the air around us. So, my dear students, what we have learned? Air is present all around us, even in places that appear to be empty. There is a covering of air all around the earth. It is called the atmosphere. The layers of air in the atmosphere close to the earth are pressed closer to each other while the upper layers are rarer. Air is a mixture of several gases. Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and water vapor are its main constituents. Always remember, we must not burn the wood from the environment.